How to approach a girl in 5th grade. Approaching a girl when you're in 5th grade can be a tough thing to do. There is the stress of not knowing what to do, how she will respond, and the fear of rejection. Fortunately, there are things you look out for to tell if she likes you, and steps you can take to make sure that you approach her with confidence. Method 1. Making the approach. 1. Smile and make eye contact to get her attention. Eye contact and smiling are signals that indicate that you are interested in someone else. If she returns your glances or smiles back, then it might be a sign that she would feel comfortable talking to you. Other signs that she may like you is if keeps looking into your direction or plays with her hair when she's looking at you. Don't stare into her direction and make her feel uncomfortable. Just look at her long enough for her to notice. 2. Walk up to the girl with confidence. Keep your shoulders back and your posture straight while you maintain your smile. Doing this will show the girl that you feel confident in your actions and may make her more receptive to talking to you. Don't slouch, look scared, or look unsure. Don't rush up to the girl. Walk slowly, deliberately, and with confidence. It's easier to approach a girl if you know who she is or have interacted with her in the past. If she's talking to someone else, wait until their conversation is over before walking up to her. 3. Introduce yourself and ask her a question. If you haven't interacted with the girl in the past, she may not know your name. Make sure that you introduce yourself, then ask her a question to get the conversation started. Good questions include, "Are you having a good day?" And "Don't we have the same class together?" If you share the same hobby or interest, ask them a question about your hobby. Say something like, "My favorite artist is Drake. Who do you like?" 4. Don't try to force the conversation. Once the conversation dies down, go and do something else. If she doesn't want to talk to you, she may just be nervous. In both cases, walk away and then try to talk to her again in the future. If you aren't good at maintaining a conversation, that's okay, because chances are the girl you'll be talking to will have a lot to say. Pay attention to what she's talking about and respond to what she's saying. The more you listen and allow her to talk, the more likely she will want to talk to you in the future. Don't interject or try to speak over her. Don't be overbearing with advice if she asks you for it. Suggest what you think is best, but say it's up to you in the end. 5. Find a good time to talk to her. If you go to the same school as a girl, you may have a chance to approach them during lunch or recess. If you have the same teachers, see if you can speak to them before or after class. If none of your classes are the same, then try to catch them in the hallway between classes or at other events that your school is hosting. If you play the same sport, see if you can talk to her before or after practice. Take opportunities to be in the same group for classroom assignments or projects. Don't expect it to be a long conversation when you first start talking to a girl. Start with short talks until she feels comfortable with you. 6. Talk about things that she finds interesting. Try to find common interests with the girl. It could be a video game, music, cartoon, show, movie, or comic book character that you both like. If you can find a shared interest, you'll have a lot more to talk about. Try to notice things about what she owns and wears. For instance, if she has a shirt with her favorite show, then you'll know what kind of shows she's interested in. 7. Don't be upset if she doesn't want to talk to you. 5th grade is a hard year for both girls and boys. Girls are usually undergoing changes physically and emotionally, so it's important you try to see things from their perspective. If she doesn't like you, it's not your fault. It just means that she prefers other things. Try to find another girl to approach if the one that you like is giving you the cold shoulder. 8. Try to be funny and don't be too serious. An excellent way to put someone at ease is to be funny. If people know that you're a funny person, it won't be as stressful for the girl if you approach her. This is particularly the case in situations that would otherwise be awkward or tense. If you can make a girl laugh at your jokes, it will make approaching her feel much less stressful. Method 2. Approaching a girl in school. 1. Get her attention during class. You can say hello in the morning or make eye contact during class to get her attention. The point is for her to notice you, so that when you approach her it's not awkward because she already knows who you are. Also, making eye contact with her will show that you're interested in becoming friends. Don't stare at them because it could be considered creepy or rude. 2. Pass her a note or leave it in her locker. If you feel nervous and anxious about approaching her and you just can't do it, then it might be a good idea to pass her a note or leave it in her locker. Make sure to include a way for her to contact you, like email address or phone number, and let her know that you want to be friends. Keep in mind that she may be nervous too. If she doesn't respond to the note, you might have to approach her. If you want to be safe, don't make the note romantic. It might come off the wrong way and scare her off. Talk about being friends at first. 3. Wait for the right time to avoid getting in trouble. Talking to her or passing her a note at the wrong time could get you both in trouble, which is a terrible way to start things off. Don't talk to her while your teacher is instructing or any other time that you should be silent. Wait for times where you're allowed to talk, like during lunch or recess, to start a conversation. Your note can say something like, "Hey Jessica, I think you're cool and noticed you're into Drake. Would you want to hang out anytime and listen to his new album?" 4. Talk to one of her friends. Many girls in 5th grade tend to have a lot of good friends, so you can talk to one of them before approaching the girl. Be aware that in 5th grade girls care about social cliques in school. Consider who the girl's friends are, and if they like you before talking to them. If her friends pick on you or tease you, don't try to talk to them. Say something like, "Hey, you know your friend Anna? I think she's cool. Do you think she would want to talk to me?" 5. Ask an aide if you can sit next to her during lunch. Most kids in 5th grade still have assigned seats. If this is the case, ask if you can get your seat switched to sit next to her for the day. It doesn't have to be a permanent thing, but it will give you the time to talk to her. You can tell the aide that you want to speak to the girl about a class assignment or project. If you don't have assigned seats, check to see if there are open seats around her. Method 3. Approaching a girl in social situations. 1. Get a mutual friend to introduce you. If you both share the same friends, it might be less stressful if you ask one of them to introduce you to the girl you want to approach. In this case, you can approach the girl with your friend, and she will most likely already be open to meet you. Ask your friend, "Do you mind introducing me to Morgan? I want to be her friend." When your friend introduces you to the girl, some good things to say are you having fun here? What's your favorite thing about this place? Or what school do you go to? 2. Overcome your fear and go for it. Girls look for confidence in people, and it's important that you don't take too long to approach her. The longer you take, the more awkward it will feel when you finally decide to approach. If she doesn't like you, you weren't meant to be friends in the first place, but there isn't anything wrong with you. Practice makes perfect. The first time you approach a girl, it might not go well, but you'll learn from every experience and become better at it over time. 3. Don't make inappropriate jokes. Stay respectful at all times. Don't make negative comments about her appearance or make fun of her. Even though your friends may laugh, it can ruin your relationship with a girl. Stay away from sexual jokes or things that are disgusting. You can tease a girl a little bit, but don't go too far and hurt her feelings. If she's not smiling or laughing, you know you've gone too far. 4. Wait until she's alone before trying to approach her. If it looks like she's having fun with her friends, then you may want to wait till after she's done. Some girls in 5th grade are concerned with social status, and will probably want to make sure that you're cool enough to her friends. She may be pressured by her friends to ignore you.